Hi, this is Ryan from Dakota Angler and Outfitter, and today we're going to be tying a yellow spot jig nymph. We used this fly a lot this year, and it was really successful for me. I know a lot of the other guys had really good luck with it too. So we're tying with a 14 jig hook with a slotted tungsten bead. We tie them as big as 12s and as small as 16s. That's kind of the general sizes we use. But start your thread at the front. Take a piece of Coq de Leon and tie it in about a hook length for the tail. Usually I do, I don't know, 4 or 5 fibers of it probably. Tie that in for a tail. And trim it up here. And then take and tie a piece of copper wire in at the same time. And then you're going to wrap them both all the way to the back. One thing I do too a lot of times, I kind of set the wire in the slot in the bead. It's nice smooth body the whole way back that way. So grab them both and wrap them all the way back to the bend. And then take a piece of pheasant tail. Take a fairly long piece because you're going to wrap it for the body. Take 4 or 5 fibers probably. And what I always do is I trim the tips off of it and then tie it in, and make sure you leave how you'd leave this going up to the whole length of your body. It'll make your body look nice and smooth the whole way up. So wrap that forward. Then take the pheasant tail and start wrapping that for a body. Wrap that all about 3/4 of the way up the hook. We like them kind of skinny. The thinner you can make them, the better it seems. Tie that off. Alright, then take and rib it, and you actually rib it backwards, so wrap it under the hook. Kind of helps bind the fibers down. It makes a lot more durable fly when you get done. Alright, tie that down. Trim off your extra. And then for the thorax we use a piece of prism dub. We're doing hot yellow on this one. You can change the colors on this too, but yellow seems to be really good. I'm using the hot yellow here. And wrap a fairly beefy thorax. You don't want it super thin. About like that. Maybe a touch more. You definitely want it round, kind of a rotund looking thorax on it. Like that. So next you take a done CDC feather and tie it in by the tip. And I take and just trim away a little spot to tie it in by. Bind that down good. And then kind of fold the fibers back as you wrap it. It'll make them all kind of flow towards the back of the fly. Generally you need to do about 1 wrap. Maybe just a hair more. And tie it down. Just gives it a little extra movement in the water, I think. And fold them all back. Do 3 or 4 wraps to kind of bind everything down good. Trim off your excess CDC. And then whip finish. And then what I do to kind of even these CDC feathers up is I fold them all up above the hook, try and get most of them. And just take them and tear them off all about the same length. Your bottom ones will be just a little bit longer, but that's not a big deal. But that's it. Pretty simple fly. You can change the color of the thorax to whatever color you need, but yellow seemed to be really good for us this year. So thanks.